Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to CBA TV, the voice of East Africa and beyond. My name is Balogun Arishekola Aziz. I welcome you all to our program, your program, Talk to CBA. This program is designed to bring different caliber of people to talk to us about what is happening around them. And today, I will be hosting ZAKARIYA HASSAN, who happens to be the founder of DANWADAAG Foundation in Somalia. Welcome to the program. ZAKARIYA, I want you to tell us brief history about your organization. And as we all know, you are the founding founder of this program. Can you tell us what prompted you to start this project?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having an interview with me. As you said earlier, this is a humanitarian organization called the DANWADAAG organization, which means let us share, the circumstances and the interests. And it has been set up or established almost 3 years ago in Mogadishu by only ordinary youth who are working, in the schools or the other education centers. We have made such this important organization for the sake of in order to help the poor people and the displaced people in the campus together with the vulnerable people. So that's why this humanitarian organization called the DANWADAAG organization has been invented and established in Mogadishu. And our aim is not first to get wealth or assistance of these people, but our aim is only to help the poor people who are in the campus who cannot get something to eat together with the education sector. So that's why this organization has been inaugurated.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. And now, just like you said, based on what you just told me now, this foundation has been in existence for the past 2 years. Can you let us know, maybe in figure or something, the numbers of life that DANWADAAG Foundation has been able to touch, maybe in one way or the other?
The last 2 years, really, we have helped more than 1,000 people, in the IDBs, in the campus. For example, we were trying to give them food together with education. It was 3 months ago when we have opened education center, for these students or for these children in the campus who could not get, to pay, the fee of the schools. So, in addition, we used to go to some of Somali regional administrations, including Beledweyne. It was, as I think, 1 year ago, when, Great Faladis, took place in Beledweyne, which is the capital city of Iran. Me and together with other humanitarian organizations have visited that area in order to help the people, those have been affected by the Faladis, those took place, in that region. So, together with that, today in Mogadishu, you can get a lot of students, those go to, education centers, under the scholarship of the organization.
Wow. For me, you have actually done a lot. But one issue, like we know that in every NGO that has nothing to do with government, getting fund to carry out your activities smoothly has always be a problem, a kind of challenging. Can you please tell us how did your organization get fund to carry out all this project that you mentioned? You talk a lot, you've been to places. Can you just enlighten us? How did you source for fund, or how did you get fund to carry out all these activities?
Yeah, first, there is no humanitarian agency which is right now supporting us at the side of the financial. And you may understand that every organization needs to get financial. But if the organization misses something to help to the people, it will be great difficulty for the organization workers to help the people. There is a small money that we collect from ourselves. Me at this time talking with you, I am a humanitarian activist. In addition, I used to be a school teacher. I used to try to help the people with my small salary that I'm getting from my teaching. So this was the only thing that we used to do. There was no used to help us. Like we have sent our request to some of humanitarian agencies by telling them that we want to be helped. Lastly, they boycotted by saying, we can't help you at this time and we can do nothing for you. But up to now, talking to, we are only students together with teachers who are trying to help, these people who are in the campus. So this is, and our top priority was only, to educate the people because, as the education is a fundamental right. In addition, Somalia, especially, which is a simple devastated country, needs to get such very important organization. So that's why our organization is not right now helping only the displaced people in the campus in Mogadishu, but of some of Somali regional administrations. We have also tried to implement some of offices in some of Somali regional administrations. It was 2 months ago when we have opened the first office in Baidabo, the capital city of Southwest State. There is another office that has right now been inaugurated or opened in Seoul. So we are right now doing to largen a lot of branches of the organization in Somalia.
Fine. Actually, I really feel for you and your team. If you have to go to the extent of taking your personal money to do all these things, it's really encouraging. And I believe after this interview, a lot of people will join you, inshallah. This now lead me. Your head office in Mogadishu, the capital city of Somalia. Now, I want you to tell us specifically, how is your relationship with the government of Somalia? When you are doing all this, and you just told me that you source for fund within each other, what is happening? What are you doing with Somalia government, at least to maybe to help you or something? Can you tell us what is your relationship with the government, or there's I don't know, please?
This could be very good, really. We would have several times likely to be helped by the federal government based in Mogadishu, but it's still so real today, to tell you that we have not still been recognized by, Somalia, especially the Ministry of the Interior. Still, we have not been recognized. This is a, humanitarian organization that has been set up, almost, 3 years ago. Although, we have made, tangible progress in the country, including teaching something to the students, helping trying to give food for these people who cannot get food in the campus. Also, in addition, our top priority at this time is to dig wells for this IDB. There is an IDB that we are right now directly helping collect, but Bado come, we are right now planning to go to every place in the regional administrations because Mogadishu today you can get almost 5 IDBs or 10 IDBs in Mogadishu. There are the same in some of Somali regional administrations. So really we are doing our best, but so real to tell you that we have not still been recognized by the federal government of the country. Although we sometimes see some of MPs in the parliament, those come to us, those try to visit us in our ceremonies. It was the last Holy Ramadan month when we have helped and distributed festival clothes for the children in the IDBs.
You see, you just told us now that the government of Somalia has not like they have not recognized your foundation, and we all know the security status of this of Somalia. I mean, so can you tell us, because you are going around with many of your people, I mean your team, what measure did you put in place to secure their life, especially when you are going on your mission? Like, yes.
Yeah, let me tell you that one. We go to every place that we want because we are ordinary citizens who is right now, helping all, the vulnerable people wherever they are. It was, as I think 6 months ago, when, the former chairperson called Hudayfa, who was the first person who has founded the organization, has directly, gone to a place which is controlled by Al-Shabaab fighters. And he was seen and he has inaugurated a Holy Quranic school in that area. And the place is a place where, it is controlled by Al-Shabaab fighters. So really, we can go to every place that we want to. And we are not right now afraid to be killed, or we are not right now afraid for the sake of security. There can be, some circumstances and challenges relating to the insecurity that exists in the country. But our organization really tries to go to every place that we want. And we have never been faced by, insecurity, except sometimes we see some thieves, those try, to rob, the food aids that we are, delivering to the people. So these are one of the main things that we see, but still we have not, been pressurized by, the political players in the country.
So you just make me to understand that you are a man of people and you believe your people cannot harm you. That's a very good one, and I'm happy to hear that. But this lead me to this very crucial question: COVID-19 pandemic. It's ravaging the whole world. It's everywhere. Up to now, COVID-19 is everywhere. Can you please tell us what is your foundation doing on this COVID-19, either in time of sensitization or in term of relief material, giving relief material to people, or, what is this foundation doing on COVID-19 pandemic in Somalia?
Yes, this is our top priority since the arrival of this, widespread, COVID-19 that broke out in the world, not only, in Somalia, but, which is right now bothering all over the countries in the world. We know, and our organization, has, visited a lot of camps in order to distribute, face masks for the people, and also we are right now carrying out general awareness. At this time, talking to you, we are planning to go to, our ADB camp in order, to make a kind of, general awareness against the COVID-19, because the disease has returned back again, although it has been considerably weakened the last 2 months, and at this time, it has, arrived again. So we are right now trying to help the people, and, make a kind of, general awareness.
To be honest with you, you have done a lot, and I give it to you. Inshallah, I'm sure you when you are doing something and you are happy with it, it's a very good one. And on a very last note, you've said a lot. I just want you to say your key last message, your key words to Somalis, both living in Somalia and those who are living in diaspora. What is your last message for them?
I am sending them, wherever they are in the world, to work with us in the assistance of this, in this, people, those have been affected by the circumstances of the world. So we are calling, for them, to help us, to come to us, and also, to participate such this, humanitarian activism that we are carrying out in the country.
Thank you very much for speaking to CBA, and we are very glad to have you on this program. That is ZAKARIYA Ali HASSAN, the founder of DANWADAAG Foundation in Mogadishu. You can see they have, do a lot of things. I employ every other people to please help us to support these people in this cause. This is where we'll be drawing the curtain of this program. I'm still your host, Balogun Arishekola Aziz, and you are still watching CBA TV, the voice of East Africa and beyond. I say bye-bye for now.